exciting or whatever, you can take it as you will. But apparently there is a new potential celiac drug being developed and has been named one of the top 10 autoimmune/inflammatory projects to watch for 2010. Didn't know there was a list, but I'm excited to see a celiac drug on it, I guess. It's made by Alvine Pharmaceuticals, which is located in San Carlos, California. And this list, the top 10 inflammatory autoimmune projects to watch, is compiled by Windover Information Incorporated. And the reason this drug has been named this is because it has such a large market potential and because the drug targets a high unmet medical need. And that's in quotes. The drug is currently being referred to as ALV-003, and it is an oral drug, and it's intended to break down the gluten fragments to where they're so small that they don't trigger an autoimmune response in celiac patients. It's currently being tested by Alvine with a phase 2A clinical trial and in what is said well-controlled celiac disease patients. It's done with 2 test groups, one receiving the ALV-003 and a control group receiving a placebo, and they take the pills and then they also ingest a set amount of gluten every day. And the subjects are asked to monitor their symptoms and to have follow-up appointments with the doctors in charge of the study. There hasn't been any published information regarding how much gluten is being ingested in this phase 2A clinical trial, but the first round, it was 16 grams of gluten a day. Now that's like the equivalent of eating 16 small paper clips or pin caps. Not that one really eats paper clips or pin caps, but something to think about. But remember that most celiacs have an autoimmune reaction to 200 milligrams of ingesting that amount of gluten. So I'm not sure if this actual drug is meant for accidental gluten exposure, to take it kind of like as a lactate preventative for small quantities, or if it's take this every day and you can go have pizza and pasta like everyone else. So. Also, I want to say bravo to all the celiac disease patients willing to participate in this study. That is I don't think anyone could pay me enough money to ingest gluten, but thank you for the people who are out there doing this trial and to help other people. And obviously, in order for ALV-003 to be used for celiac treatment, it must prove to the FDA that it works to lessen or eliminate symptoms due to gluten exposure. So I have a feeling this is a few years out where we are right now. But the website's very, very, very interesting and informative. I will link you back to that in the post. And again, everybody has different opinions about where they stand with medication and celiac disease, if they would take it, if they wouldn't. So just something to think about. If you are pro-medication, this is definitely a project to watch. So that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. As always, it's from Have Not to Have and Gluten-Free Dining.